so my stomach is a stranger.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Have you already taken a medication so you can feel
No,
better? Okay.
I don't like to use medication.
Uh-huh.
But I prefer only drink water.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I think that way too. I think it's better to use something natural. And water is the best medicine. So I
Yeah.
hope you feel better. Okay, Larissa. I really do. So let me show you the topics for our class today. Okay, today is May 6th, and we are moving on with Unit 10, right? And today we are going to do those two pages, 76 and 77, but it's only half of page 76, okay? Because the other half we have already done, all right? And today, sorry, we are going to see the words that we use to quantify something, right? Uh, they are actually pronouns, okay? We call them pronouns. They are all, every, and also each, we are going to see. And then some reflexive pronouns, all right? So let's go to a video first to introduce the idea of all and every so you can see how easy it is to use, okay? So let me just share the screen here with you. I like this girl. She has great lessons online. Okay. So let's take a look at it. I also like her accent. Her accent is really good. So let's check it out.
How do I say welcome back to Ask Alicia in Spanish?
Bienvenidos otra vez a Preguntándole a Alicia.
Bienvenidos
De nuevo.
de nuevo a preguntante, preguntándole a Alicia. Now I need to study Spanish.
This is
No
difficult.
hablo español.
Yo tampoco.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Ask Alicia, the weekly series where you ask me questions and I answer them. Maybe. First question this week comes from Saad. Hi Saad. Saad says, hi Alicia, I want to know the difference between all, every, and each. Okay, this is a big topic. I made a whiteboard video about this recently and it will be out on the channel eventually, but here's a quick introduction. Let's begin with all. All means 100% of something. So we use all when we're talking about a group. So many of something and 100%. We want to focus on the group with all. Some examples. All the questions in this series come from viewers. All my family members live in another country. We use every when we want to talk about the parts of a whole. We use this with the singular form of a noun. So some examples. Every person in our class passed the test. Every member of our team received an award. So in these cases, with every, we see that there are individual parts to a larger whole, to like a group. And we want to mention the individual parts, yes, but in relationship to the whole. We use every to do this in the singular form. Each then focuses on the individuals. So we're not focusing so much on a group, but we want to really focus on the individual. We can use each with the singular form and with the plural form of a noun. Examples. She wears earrings on each ear. Each person in our group gave a presentation. So another point with each is that we use each when there's only two of something. If there's more than two, you can use every or maybe each, depending on the situation. Just make sure if there's only two, like ears, for example, or arms or legs, make sure to use each. Using all or every will sound strange because we're focusing on large numbers. So that's a quick introduction to the differences between these words. I hope that that helps you, and please watch for the whiteboard video to come out soon. Okay, let's move on to your next question. Next question comes from Velina. Hi, Velina. Velina says, hi, Alicia.
Okay, so we don't need to watch all the video, just the beginning will do. Okay, that's when she talks about the differences between all, every, and each. Okay, so let's go back to our book and see the page there. Yay, here we are. Can you see the book page, Larissa?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So like we saw before, right? We have some sentences that we use all and every to talk about big groups. Remember the video? So let's see here. The first exercise. Correct the mistakes in these sentences. Okay, so they all have mistakes. Let's correct them. The first, I buy all my clothes in secondhand stores. I buy all my clothes in secondhand stores. So of course, guys, if I put my all, that is wrong. We can't use this word after an adjective pronoun or a possessive adjective. No way, right? I can't. So this is wrong. I should use all my and not my all. Okay. So let's see number 2. Take a look at the sentence and tell me where the mistake is. What do you think?
No caso, seria a ordem ou a palavra?
It can be many things. In the first one, it was the order, but in the second one, no. Let's move on to the next, and then we will see that one later, okay? Let's see number 3. Did they take any of your necklaces? Is it correct to use all like that in an answer?
É tudo, mas não pode responder ao não, mas pode.
Not like this. Let's see number 4. In my family, we like all baseball.
Ao beisebol estranho.
Yeah, it is really strange. So what is the best answer?
We like baseball. Sem esse always.
Ah, okay. But we need to use that. So how can we better use it in the sentence?
I think the best is in my family we like baseball. Only this I don't always have a specific style of baseball.
Okay, all right. I will show you later, okay? Let's see number 5. All enjoyed the party.
Enjoy all the party, no? Mm.
It's complicated, right? Number 6, all of the employees in my company work hard. Is it correct?
Eu concordo, agora se tá certo, não sei não.
Okay, so let's see the answers, Larissa. Let's take a look there. Look. The first one is already done, right? The second one, the best way is to say everything, okay? Not all was stolen. but everything was stolen in the burglary. Okay. Number 3, did they take any of your necklaces? All of them. That would be the best answer. Okay. We don't say just all in a short
Ou
answer.
ele tem que estar acompanhado de alguma coisa, não
Yes.
pode ser.
Uh-huh. Okay. Number 4, in my family, we all like baseball. So we can use all, but here before the verb or after the pronoun. Okay. We all did this. We all enjoy soccer. Here in Brazil, for example, we all enjoy soccer. Okay. Number 5, everyone enjoyed the party. Okay. Here I'm using everyone because I'm saying that everybody, everyone enjoyed. I could also say here everybody. Okay, Larissa. And number 6, all of the employees in my company work hard. So here we need to use the preposition. Okay. All right. So did you take a picture? Can I close?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now let's see the next one. Complete the sentences with all, everything, everybody, or everyone. Okay. So let's take a look at the first one here. Let me, I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? Is it clear? Yeah. Okay. So the first one, 2 plus 2 is 4. Everybody knows that. Okay. Now, what about number 2, Larissa? What do you think?
Everything I want to do.
Everything I want is you. Could be. Could I use all here in the first? All I want is you.
Eu não sei se o all sozinho ficaria estranho, não sei. Acho que não.
Yes, because as we saw here, I can use all before a noun. Like here, I buy all my clothes in secondhand stores. When I mean everything, all of them, right? Big group. Here, we saw that in the answer, we have to use all plus preposition, all of them, when I want to say, just to give only a short answer, okay? But here, number 6, we can use all, but then we have to say all of the employees, all of the, okay? I can't forget that. And here we have another situation. We have a clause here, like a complete sentence. I want is you, but something is missing here. It's missing the subject. So can I use all as a subject?
Seria all that I want ou
Can be all that I want is you. Yes,
all
sure.
that I want?
Yes, can be. Okay, let's put it there. Let me see if I can write it. I don't know if I can. Oh. Yeah, now it's really big. So let me try to write. I don't know if I can. I think I have to disable the answers. Okay. Now I can write. So let's put like this. All I want is you. All meaning everything. Okay. Let's go to number 3. How can I do that? I'm having a terrible day.
Everything is going wrong.
Okay, okay, that's good. Everything is going wrong. Very nice. Number 4.
All of the time.
Yes, all the
I know.
time, all the time. Again, as you can see, I can use all before a noun, okay? So I can use all as a subject, right? And I can also use all before nouns. Let's see here. My sister is really popular. She knows.
Everything.
If she's really popular, she knows.
Everyone.
Okay.
Everybody é melhor.
Uh-huh. She knows everybody. And
Everyone.
what's the difference between everybody and everyone?
Um é todo mundo, o outro é cada um, não sei.
No, it's the same idea, okay? So here, she knows everybody and everybody knows her. I could repeat, right? What's the difference? The difference, Larissa, is that everybody is more informal and everyone is more formal. Okay, that's the difference. So she knows everybody and everybody knows her. That's more common to use, okay? Everyone is a bit more formal. Okay, so since we started with everybody, we should keep using the same one, everybody, right? So let's check.
Everybody informal.
Informal, yes. Everyone is more formal, okay? So let's check. Oh, it's not checking. Oh my God. Just a second. So let me just minimize here because maybe there is something going wrong here. Right. Yes. So let's see. They will open an extra tab here to show us the answers. Okay. Let's see. Look, Larissa, can you see that?
Yeah.
So the first one, all, then everything. Number 3, all, and then everybody, everybody. Okay? That's the best answer. So let me just bring. Okay, so now let's take a look at some reflexive pronouns and also each other, okay? How do we use them? First, I cut myself shaving. They send each other emails. So how to use these things? First of all, which sentence, Larissa, expresses the idea? And which sentence expresses this idea here?
Myself is number 1.
Yes, of course. This is the idea, okay? It's when I do something to myself. So that's why it's called reflexive pronoun. And the next one, right?
The other.
Yes, each other. So I sent an email to my friend and my friend sent me another email. So we sent each other emails, okay? All right, now complete the sentences with myself, yourself, or each other. Here, reticences means that we can also use the other reflexive pronouns. Himself, herself, okay? Ourselves. Yes. There is a reflexive pronoun. There is a reflexive pronoun list. Let me show you just a moment. Right there. So here we have a chart. Reflexive pronouns. So I, myself. I sometimes talk to myself. Okay. You always talk to yourself. Yes. Okay. Now you in the singular, yourself. So do you ever ask yourself this question? Okay. You for plural, yourselves. So please take good care of yourselves. Okay. He, himself. He wasn't careful and he hurt himself with the knife. She, herself. She looked at herself in a mirror. It, itself. The cat licked itself. We, ourselves. We will clean the room ourselves. They, themselves. They had a nice time. They enjoyed themselves. Okay. All right, Larissa. Okay. So let's go back to our book. Let's see the exercises there. Okay. So complete each sentence with myself, yourself, himself, whatever, and each other. Okay. So let's do the first one together. We love and we are going to get married. What is the relationship? This one here or this one? Ah, number two. So each other. Okay. We love each other. Okay. So let me write there. Right? So we love each other. We are going to get married. I love him and he loves me. Okay. Number two, he's crazy. He could have killed
myself or yourself.
Look at the pronoun, Larissa. What is the pronoun here? He. So if I have no other indication, I'm probably talking about hurting himself, okay? So he could have killed. Look, this is the relationship, okay? So he could have killed himself. Okay. Number three, do you like the cake? I made it myself. Okay. When I say this, I made it myself, I'm saying that I made the cake alone without any help of anybody. I made it myself. Okay. Nobody helped. Number four, can you make me a cup of coffee? No. Do it
Yourself.
Yes.
Teacher, this idea of this word, this create the word selfie or tem nada a ver?
Yes, can be, because self is the being, okay? So when I talk about self, I'm talking about the being, the person. So you're talking about selfies, like take a selfie, take a picture of yourself, okay? That's the idea. So number 5, my kids get along well with
Each other.
each other. Okay, good. Excellent. Now number 6, please make
Yourself.
yourself at home. Yes. Very nice, Larissa. We say that a lot when we have visitors and we want to make them feel comfortable in our places when they come to visit. So we can say, oh, make yourself at home. Okay. It's an expression. So number 7, we're very different, but we understand. Suppose I'm talking about my boyfriend. Okay, so I'm saying that we are very different, but we understand.
Ourselves.
Look, what is the relationship? We are very different, but we understand
Each other.
each other. Yes, because if I say that we understand ourselves, I'm giving the idea that I understand myself and he understands himself. Okay? But we don't understand each other. Okay? So here, that's not the idea. The idea is, yes, we are very different, but we understand each other. Okay? Now, number 8, her kids are good. They know how to behave.
Yourself. Himself.
So here, look, I'm talking about her kids, okay?
They self.
Themselves, all right. I'm talking about them. So they know how to behave themselves, right? Now the food's all ready, so help
Yourself.
yourself. Very good.
Help
Help
yourself.
yourself.
Possível essa vontade.
Yes, yes, exactly. Okay, so you say that to make your guests feel comfortable to go and get the food themselves, right? So help yourself. Okay, so let's check the answers. Yourself. Yeah, we say that a lot. That's really common. Okay. All right. So the first one, each other. Let me see if it's correct. I don't know if we can see that. Yeah. Number 1, each other. Okay. Number 2, himself. So let's check it out. Yes. Number 3, myself. Number 4, yourself. So let's correct that. Myself, yourself.
Oh.
Myself, yourself. Okay. Number 5, each other. And 6, yourself. Okay. Good. Number 7, each other, themselves. Number 8. Yes. Perfect. And finally, yourself, number 9. Okay. Everything correct. Okay, can we close? Yes. So everything right. Now let's take a look here. With a partner or on your own, mime these to the class. The others must say what you are doing. So with a class online, it's a little difficult to play this game, right? Because we should have to be in the classroom to do this because everybody has to see what you are doing. And via Zoom, it's not very possible, okay? But here we have nice examples of the reflexive pronouns. So what we can do here is we can highlight the reflexive pronouns, okay? So look at yourself in the mirror, okay? Talk to yourself, okay? Hate each other, help yourself to some food, enjoy yourself, help each other with homework, shout at each other, and not speak to each other, okay? So things that we can do to ourselves, we usually use that kind of interaction, okay? So here you go, look, this one here. But things that involve another person, right? So we usually say, we usually express this idea, okay, of each other. But when there is only one person involved, so then we use yourself, himself, herself. Okay, Larissa? So let's minimize here. This is the final part of the topic on reflexive pronouns and also all and every, okay? Let's move on to the next page because this is really, really interesting. It's all about the internet and it's something that is so present in our lives every day, right? We are using the internet now. So, what is your favorite thing to do online, Larissa? What do you like to do most online? I like to
See
study.
movies.
What do you like doing?
I like to watch movies.
Watch movies. Oh, how nice. That's interesting. I can't watch movies online. I can try, but it can't be, too long because if it's too long, I fall asleep. So it's difficult for me to watch movies online. I prefer to study online, like study a language or do some exercises. Okay, so work in small groups. We don't have small groups, but take a look at these pieces of information. They are very interesting. Do you think these statements here are true or false? Let me zoom in for you. What do you think? Take a look at the first one. 3.3 billion searches are made on Google search engine every day. Quite a lot. Look at the next one. Over 210 million people in the US have their own web page on social networking sites such as Facebook and LinkedIn. That's quite a lot, don't you think, Larissa? That's really a big number, a lot of people. So the first one here says 3.3 billion searches. Here, over 210 million people. Their own web page. That's quite a lot. What about this one here? Look, in 2005, the original Hollywood sign was sold on eBay for $450,000 and 400. Imagine, guys, this is really expensive. $450,000. You kidding me? Just a sign? Oh, but it was not just a sign. It was the Hollywood sign that we see in most movies that show Los Angeles. Okay, next one. 55% of the web pages on the internet are in English. 55%. What do you think? Do you think that's true? Maybe, right? I don't know. I thought more pages were in English, more than 55%. 1 out of 3 couples who marry in the US met on an online dating site. Wow, that's shocking. 1 out of 3? What do you think? Too many people, don't you think? Yeah, I think so too. 1 out of 3 couples? Wow. 88% of websites are never visited. Wow, that's shocking. They exist, but people never visit these sites. So that means people actually visit about 12 sites. Wow. 88%, 12%, not 12 sites. Correcting myself here. 12% of the websites are visited. 12%. 88%, they are not visited. Yeah, you think it's possible. Okay. The last one, there is a web that no one knows about. That's interesting. I like this one. Have you ever heard of this, Larissa? No one knows about. It is called the deep web, and it's 500 times bigger than the surface web we all know about. 500 times bigger. Yes. So let me show you a picture of this deep web here that they call it deep web. Let's go back to our Google Classroom page here. Look, I have an image of the deep web that nobody uses. Look at this here, Larissa. Can you see the image? Here we have the surface web that we all know. Okay, we have Google, Facebook, and all these sites. Down there, where we have the deep web, we have the academic information, okay, that is secret, and government resources. So these are secret things, and this web, not everybody accesses, okay? And there is also what we call the dark web. Look at the size, okay? The dark web is where hackers navigate. In this dark web, you can find Tor encrypted sites, illegal information, and even illegal porn. Porn stands for pornography. So everything illegal stays here. And look at the size of these two here. deep web and dark web. The web that we navigate is only the surface. Okay, so a lot of information is here and we do not see. Did you know that, Larissa? Yeah, that's quite interesting. So let's check here. Which ones of these statements are true? Let's check it out. Yeah, that's true, Larissa. That's true. So look, in exercise 1, all the statements are true. Yeah, believe me, everything is true. So here, everything here is absolutely true. Okay. The one that shocked me the most was this here. 1 out of 3 couples who marry in the US met on an online dating site. That is really shocking because I never go to these things and I don't believe in online dating sites. Really, that's crazy. Anyway, let's move on here. Oh, by the way, Larissa, let me ask you, I don't know if you can speak. Maybe you can't speak now, but you can write. You can use the chat board to write. Which statement here shocked you the most or surprised you the most? Yeah, the same one here? Yeah, me too. Oh, no one. Oh, I thought you would say this one here. Nothing shocked you. You agree with them all. Oh, that's good. All right, awesome. That's good. Good to know. I was very shocked by this one here. That's really crazy. So let's take a look at number 2. I will just zoom out so you can have a better view. Look at number 2, Larissa. Listen to 5 people talking about their favorite things to do online. Yes, of course. That's true. That's true. It's not updated. Yes. So listen to 5 people talking about their favorite things to do online. Underline what they say they like to do. So here we already have the answers, but we can listen to that no problem. So let me just, okay.
Track 13. What's your favorite thing to do online? Jacob.
Well, I'm a huge baseball fan. I like to go on baseball forums and talk to other fans about our favorite teams and players. I also watch streaming baseball games, and I usually tweet about them while I'm watching. I do some baseball blogging as well. I even get paid a little bit for it sometimes. I'm hoping to maybe turn it into a job someday, but for right now it's just a hobby.
Amelia.
I watch a lot of movies. Yeah, I'm a total Netflix addict. Classics, new releases, foreign films, especially French ones. They're really awesome. I watch bad movies too. I don't care. Alone or with friends, day and night. And after I watch a movie, I usually read reviews of it. It all sucks up way too much time, actually. I never get enough sleep.
Katsu.
My favorite thing is definitely socializing, mostly with my good friends from school. Every night when we're trying to study, we spend most of our time on group chats. A lot of times we have chats so we can study together. But most of the time we just end up complaining about our classes or making weekend plans. We gossip quite a bit as well.
Arturo.
Let me think. My favorite website these days is Wolfram Alpha. It's like Google, except it tells you the answer to your question instead of giving you web pages with information. I use it to figure out the solutions to difficult calculus problems and to balance chemical equations. I also use it to research papers. I guess you could say I'm kind of a nerd.
Samantha.
Oh, well, I'm really into fashion, so I love shopping online. I get a lot of ideas on Pinterest and other websites like that. And then I order lots of clothes and shoes from a bunch of different stores. I do a lot of comparison shopping so I can get the best deals. Also, I'm patient, and I wait for sales before I buy stuff. Sometimes I shop at the mall, too, but I do most of my shopping online. It's just more convenient, and I save a lot of money. If things don't fit, I just send them back. It's no big deal.
Okay, great. So as we could see there, let's zoom in here. We should underline what they say they like to do. So here, Jacob, he likes to talk about baseball. Yes, and also tweet, right? He likes to use Twitter. I don't like so much, but I'm using now more than before, to be honest, because I like to see the news, and I guess that on Twitter, you have more updated information. Now, here, Amelia, what does she like doing online? Yes, she likes to watch movies, and she also likes to read movie reviews. Okay, great. What about Katsu? What does he like to do? He likes to socialize with friends and gossip. What about Arturo? He likes to find friends. Oh, sorry. Friends is only cats, so he likes to find answers and do research for papers. So Arturo, like he said, is the nerd kind. Okay, so he likes to study online, find answers to difficult calculus, right? Samantha, she likes to shop for clothes and she likes to get good deals. So a lot of people like shopping online. I do it because it's necessary, but it's not that I like. Okay. What about you? What do you like doing the most? Okay. All right. So let's move on to the third one here. Put the words into the correct order to make sentences about how the people spend time online. Take a look at the sentences here. So look at the first one. Baseball forums on, like, I, to, and go. They are totally disorganized. So they're scrambled, right? So we need to organize them. So which one comes first? I, okay, like to go on baseball forums. Very good. I like to go on baseball forums. Let's see the answers to the other ones, and then you tell me if you agree, okay? So let's see. They don't offer much room to write, okay? So take a look there. Yes, if you want, you can take a picture or print screen so you know how to talk about the things you like doing online. Okay? Look, number 2, I'm a total Netflix addict. Number 3, we spend most of our time on group chats. Number 4, I use it to figure out the solutions to difficult problems. And number 5, I get a lot of ideas on Pinterest. Do you also like to use Pinterest? Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I do too. I get a lot of ideas there too. Okay. All right. So let's move back here to the last one. Okay, guys, do you have any questions about this one? Is everything okay? Yes. So here in number 4, they say we should choose one of the people and listen in more detail. Tell the class. Hi, Larissa. Tell the class about the person you chose. So let's choose one of them here. Let's see Amelia, okay? Amelia likes watching movies and reading movie reviews. So let's listen to how she describes what she likes doing online, okay? So let's listen up.
Track 13. What's your favorite thing to do online? Jacob.
Well, I'm a huge baseball fan. I like to go on baseball forums and talk to other fans about our favorite teams and players. I also watch streaming baseball games, and I usually tweet about them while I'm watching. I do some baseball blogging as well. I even get paid a little bit for it sometimes. I'm hoping to maybe turn it into a job someday, but for right now, it's just a hobby.
Amelia.
I watch a lot of movies. Yeah, I'm a total Netflix addict. Classics, new releases, foreign films, especially French ones. They're really awesome. I watch bad movies too. I don't care. Alone or with friends, day and night. And after I watch a movie, I usually read reviews of it. It all sucks up way too much time, actually. I never get enough sleep.
Okay, so let's try to analyze here how she describes her hobby online, the things that she likes doing online. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, Larissa. Okay, I can do that. Sorry. So let's take a picture first and then we continue. Okay, let me pause here. Okay, guys, so let's take a look here at how Amelia describes what she likes doing online. So here she says, I watch a lot of movies. Yeah, I'm a total Netflix addict. So she is addicted to Netflix. She likes it, she loves it, she watches almost every day. So she is a total Netflix addict. This is a way to express your preference to something that you do a lot, okay? Classics, new releases, foreign films, especially French ones. They are really awesome. So she even gives examples of movies that she usually watches. Okay. Here she says, I watch bad movies too. I don't care. Alone or with friends, day and night. And after I watch a movie, I usually read reviews of it. So, what are reviews, guys? Yes, they are the opinion of people who actually saw those films before or those movies, and then they write their opinion about it, right? They talk a little bit about the plot, the story, but they don't ruin the ending. No, they don't usually do that. But they tell you their opinion. They give you their opinion about the movie. So whenever we watch a movie, we sometimes read the reviews first to see what people thought about it before we watch it. okay? So then she says that after she watches the movie, she reads the reviews. So she does the other way around. Instead of reading the reviews before, she wants to know the opinion of other people after she watches the movie, right? I don't do that, to be honest. I prefer to um, read the reviews and then watch the movie. And then she says, it all sucks up way too much time. Actually, I never get enough sleep. So, because she watches so many movies, it takes a lot of her time. Of course, imagine each movie is more or less 2 hours long. So, imagine watching a lot of movies in a single day. So, it sucks up way too much time. It's a very informal way to say that it consumes too much time actually doing that, okay? Because if you watch movies like in a marathon, they say here in Brazil, you'll spend a long time watching, right? So you don't watch only one movie. You watch the sequel, then you go to another movie, and how many hours? Wow, 4, 5, 6 hours. And as she says here, she never gets enough sleep. So it's not right. Okay. Okay, people. So that was a great way to describe something that people like doing online. And let's see another aspect. When we are describing what we like doing, we can use words like also, as well as, and to that help us describe the things we like doing. Ah, okay, I like watching films online, but I also like to do some research, for example. So look at the position of the expressions here, also, as well, and to in these lines from the track that we just listened to. Let's see. The first one, I also use it to research papers. We gossip quite a bit as well. I watch bad movies too. So look at the position of these words, okay? I use also usually after the subject and before the verb, right? Sometimes I can put it after the verb, but it's more common to use before the verb. I also do this. I also do that. We gossip quite a bit as well. So, as well usually comes in the end, okay? And to is the same. They have even similar meanings, right? So, I usually use to at the end of a sentence, okay? Look, put the three expressions in these sentences. So let's see there. I watch bad movies. I shop at the mall. And I tweet about the games. So let's see here. I watch bad movies. And I also shop at the mall. And I tweet about the games as well. Kind of crazy, right? They don't have a connection. They all talk about different things that someone does, right? So let's check out the answers to that one. Let's see how they did it. Look, I also watch bad movies. So they are individually, okay? I watch bad movies as well, or I watch bad movies too. As you noticed, you have the position of as well and to in the end, okay? And also comes after the subject before the verb. Another example, I also shop at the mall, or I can say I shop at the mall as well. Or I shop at the mall too. I also tweet about the games. Or I tweet about the games as well. Or I can say I tweet about the games too. So this is what they wanted. They didn't want us to link, okay, all the three sentences like I did, but it's to use each one separately, okay, using the expressions also, as well, and to. All right. So we know the position we should use them. All right, guys. So, right. And now finally, we have here only two of the expressions sound right in these sentences. So here we have some sentences, and we should use only two the expressions, okay? We have also, as well, and to. But here we are just using two of them. Let's see here. Dave's nice. His sister is as well. Okay. Next one. I'm going home now. I am as well. Don't forget your coat and take your umbrella as well. Okay. Buy some bread and some coffee as well. Oh, but could I use two? Yes, no problem, right? I could say here, buy some bread and some coffee too. Okay, no problem. All right, people. Just because all the spaces here, all the gaps, they are at the end of the sentence. And we know that in the end, we can only use as well or to, okay? Now, only one of the expressions here sounds right in these sentences. Look, I like Harry. Me too. I'm thirsty. Oh, me too. Here we have a pronoun. So as you can see, after pronouns, we use to, especially if it's at the end of the sentence, okay? And here it's like I'm agreeing with the person. The person said, I like Harry and I like Harry too. So it's better to say, me too. All right. So let's check the answers. Yes, everything correct. Okay, people. So this is only a small note, okay? To finish, they ask us, what is your favorite thing to do online? So what do you usually like to do? So I like to study online. Like I said, I like to study languages, and I also like to read the news. What are your favorite websites? I like Pinterest. Um, Let me see, any other? Hmm, Google, of course, right? We can do a lot of research. And yeah, I guess that's it. Nowadays, I'm using Twitter to get the news because they update Twitter every second. So it's better to get updates on the news, on what's going on in the world on Twitter. The internet represents the democracy of ideas. Is it right that it has no censorship? Mm, I don't think so, right? I think, yes, it is democratic, but there is a code we need to follow, right? There are some rules that we can't break. So, in my opinion, it has censorship. What are the dangers of this? Because it's something open, uh, there are some dangers involved, of course. People who don't follow the code people who don't respect other people. They create fake profiles. They can use the internet to cause harm to someone else, like cyberbullying, right? And so many other things that nowadays have become so common because of bad people using the internet, criminals, uh, pedophiles, and many other things. So it's dangerous because unfortunately people don't behave and they don't follow a code of conduct, right? So they disrespect, they sometimes they offend people online, or they are haters. Like nowadays, a lot of people who are very active in social media, on the social media websites, they are usually followed by haters. And these haters are mean people who offend, criticize, they put people down using bad words and bad comments. So that is unnecessary. So this thing I think shouldn't exist. Okay, so these are the dangers. So guys, that's it for today. So what did we learn today in our lesson? What were the most important things? Let's go back a little here. In the beginning, we saw the uses of all and every. Okay, we remember that they all mean something in a bigger group when I'm talking about a bigger group of things, right? And we saw how to use that. We also saw reflexive pronouns and each other and the different ideas they express, okay? We learned about it, we practiced, and then we talked about our favorite things to do online, and we listened to some people saying what they like to do online. So to begin, we saw some statements about online use in many different parts of the world. Of course, it's not really updated because, as Larissa said, this book is from 2015. So, of course, these numbers are totally different now. Okay. And after we saw how they described, we analyzed Amelia's description of what she likes doing online. We saw some expressions that she used. And in the end, we talked about also, as well, and to, okay, that we use a lot when we are describing all the things we do. So we are adding new information, okay, when we use these words. All right, people. So if you have any questions, make sure to get in touch. You can write on the comments down below, or you can send me a message on WhatsApp. All right, if you have my contact number. So thank you very much for coming to class, and thank you for watching. All right, hope to see you again on Tuesday. Have a nice weekend, take care, and wear a mask. Don't forget, guys, don't go out without a mask. Bye bye, see you, take care.